What is up, Train fam? Today we are going to be looking at another version, yes, another version of Lionel's Vision Line Big Boy. Let's take a look at the features that they've given us so far and see if this big boy is worth it for me and you to purchase. Now, looking at this video, I just really can't even describe how I'm feeling right now. The only way is
another one, another one, another one, another one.
Okay, so just a couple things before we get started. If you haven't already, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little notification button. That way you'll get notified if any new videos come out. So let's take a deep dive into the newest big boy. Okay, so it looks like they've added safety valve steam, which is something that the 2014 big boy did not come with. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe that it did not have safety valve steam. It's a great addition, and hopefully it works well. Most of them do on the Lionel runs, and hopefully it does add a little bit of worth to this big boy. So I think it's a nice addition. Okay, next up is the force coupler. Now, I think this is a great idea. Whoever came up with this and the engineering part of Lionel did a great job. Unfortunately, I have yet to see a force coupler in action. I don't have any Lionel trains that have it, nor have I seen one that uses it in real life. But it does seem like an awesome concept. I mean, if you're going to be pulling a large train, why wouldn't you want the labor of the locomotive to sound like it's actually working a large train versus just pulling a couple cars? I think it's a great feature. I think more of the Lionel engines should have it, diesels and steam alike. So this should add some more value to the big boy. I'm not sure if the 2014 model had it. I think it did. But again, correct me in the comments if you guys know better than I do. Okay, so the whistle steam, that should be available on any legacy engine as well as any Vision Line engine, that's for sure. The blowdown steam, that's a great feature. I have that on my CC2 and I use it all the time. It really looks the part. The steam just comes out from the bottom of the engine. It is a beautiful feature, and again, hats off to Lionel for coming out with this feature. It definitely adds value to any engine that has it. The depleting tender coal load. Another feature that I haven't seen in person yet. Do any of my Lionel engines have it? I'm not sure actually how many engines actually came with this feature, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool. You know, if anybody gets the 4014, it's not going to have it because clearly, as Lionel states, that it only comes with big boys that are coal-fired. So if anybody's getting the 4014 or any big boy that is oil-fired, you will not be getting the depleting coal load. The bicolor classification lights. I want to love these lights. I really do. However, Lionel, you got to turn down the LEDs. Put some different LEDs in there or something. I mean, why are they so bright? They are one of the brightest things on my layout when I shut the lights off. It's ridiculous. So now that you know how I feel about the classification lights, if you want to watch a video where I go in depth with these, I did a video on my New Haven Mountain that just came out. I'll put a link to that at the end of this video. Check it out. Okay, the cab 3 control system and the base 3. I'm still on the fence about this thing. Obviously, I'll have a better idea if I like it or not when it actually comes out. I think it's great that you can use the 4-digit addressing system. However, give me my legacy remote. I love that thing. I don't see how a phone is going to replace that at all. I also did a video on this, guys. If you want to check it out, I'll add that link to the end of this video as well. And so much more. So hopefully this is an Easter egg into a feature that we haven't seen yet. Am I confident in that? Absolutely not. But you never know. So maybe that's an Easter egg into something we haven't seen yet. Hopefully it is. Alright, so my final thoughts on this engine. let's see. I think it's good that Lionel is coming out with another big boy, whether it's a Vision line or just a Legacy. There is still a lot of people that are new to this hobby and they want a big boy. So the used big boys command a premium on eBay or wherever you buy them for the most part. So that being said, why not buy a new one at a price, whatever they're going to charge for this one. Now, here's another one of my thoughts. If Lionel's making these engines build to order, Lionel, I hope you're listening, why don't you make these engines with options? If we're going to spend $2,500, $2,800, $3,000 or more on a brand new Vision line engine, give me some options. Maybe I don't want these classification lights that turn colors. Maybe I want the lights just normal with lower brightness LEDs. Maybe I don't want the coal load to go down. Maybe I want it to stay the same. And maybe, for the guys that are just coming into the hobby, maybe all they really want is the whistle steam. They don't want the blowdown steam. They don't want the pop-off valves. So think about that, Lionel. You could give us options in different price points. I mean, if you buy a brand new car, you have options to add whatever you want or take away whatever you want. You can get the XL, which is the bottom of the barrel car, all the way up to, whatever they call them now, platinums and stuff like that. So it's just one of my thoughts. I think Lionel should implement this, especially as they're doing the build to order. Once again, I'm not sure if I'll be buying this engine. I think it's going to be upwards of $3,000. Hopefully it won't. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. With that being said, I know Lionel right now is doing a giveaway for one of these big boys, so I'm going to leave that at the end of this video. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you all subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Real Toy Trains.